Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We'll begin our program in a few moments, but on behalf of the graduating class of Ricarte High School of 2024 and the faculty and staff, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you all for being with us tonight and to welcome you here this evening. My name is Rob Dyer, and I have the privilege of serving as the principal of Ricarte High School for the last 7 years. Ricarte is Georgetown ISD's academic alternative school of choice, where our mission is to inspire, empower, lead, grow, and serve. And we do this by amplifying and accelerating and capitalizing on each individual student's talents. A few reminders before the ceremony begins. Tonight's ceremony is being recorded and live streamed this evening, and so that we ask that everyone please silence their cell phones and other devices at this time. A YouTube link will be available on our website for you to view later on as well. Our list of graduates in tonight's program is a comprehensive list of our 2024 graduates. Not every student is able to be here tonight, as some have completed their studies earlier in the year and may have gone on and moved on to other things. Some students will be graduating this summer and will be walking in our ceremony in August. All students completing their coursework by August 1st are considered 2024 graduates of Ricarte High School, regardless of the date that they complete their studies. In order to maintain this special time for our graduates and their families, we ask that our audience please keep distractions to a minimum. Parents, please feel free to take children who may become loud or distracted out to the foyer, where we have a live stream set up so that you won't miss anything. We also ask that you please prevent balloons or anything else from obscuring the view from anyone or from the cameras or anyone around you. Thank you for helping us ensure this is a special night for our graduates. Now at this time, would everyone please stand for the processional? Please remain standing for the presentation of colors and the national anthem. The presentation of colors tonight is by our award-winning NJROTC, and the national anthem performed tonight by Natalie Joan from the Georgetown High School Choir.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Natalie, and thank you to our NJROTC. Will everyone please be seated? At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Rasharte High School senior Finn Talbot. Please join me in welcoming Finn to the podium.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Finn Talbot. I am a 2024 Rasharte High School graduate, and I would like to welcome you to this evening's graduation ceremony. We would like to extend a special thank you to our schools, to the superintendent of the Georgetown Independent School District, Dr. Devin Padaval, our school board of trustees, the wonderful faculty and teachers and staff of Rasharte High School, and to all of you in the crowd today, our parents, families, and friends. Without your support, we would not be here tonight, so thank you all for coming to celebrate the beginning of the next chapter of our lives. And to my fellow seniors, we've done it. So, now, if you will please welcome Mrs. Barr and Ms. Hollander onto the stage for our special recognitions.
Good evening. My name is Deidre Barr. I'm the assistant principal at Rasharte High School, and this is Christina Hollander, our counselor. We sincerely appreciate the ongoing support of district and community leaders who believe in the mission and vision of our school district. At this time, I have the honor of recognizing several groups of people who work tirelessly behind the scenes to secure the future for students in GISD. To the ladies and gentlemen of these groups, I ask that you stand and remain standing until all have been recognized. Audience, please hold your applause until all are standing. First, I would like to recognize members of the GISD Board of Trustees who served during the 2023-2024 school year. Please hold your applause until the end. Board members, please stand. Elizabeth McFarland, outgoing Board President. James Scherer, incoming Board President. Stephanie Blank, Anthony Blankenship, Cody Hurt, Jen Malden, newly appointed trustee Stacy McLaughlin, and our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Devin Padaville. Richarte High School would like to offer you a special thank you to the outgoing Board of Trustee, Dr. Stephen Benold. Thank you for all your service and your support. Also, please join me in thanking our district leadership, GISD staff, and campus leaders and community leaders for being with us this evening and for your support of Richarte High School.
Thank you to the following groups for supporting our students, and please hold your applause until the end. The Sun City Kiwanis Club, the Rotary Club of Sun City, the GISD Education Foundation, the Locker, the Georgetown Project and the Nest, the Backpack Buddies, mentors and community business partners, and our volunteer partner of the year, Adair Wolf, Sun City Rotary Club, Curtis Parker, Dean Baker and the Performing Arts Center staff, Susan Rips and the district staff who coordinated our ceremonies, our maintenance staff and custodial services, EVHS Floral Design. Photography tonight is provided by Eric Coleman. The reception following tonight's event is provided by District Nutrition Services and SFE and courtesy of GISD. And special thank you to our RHS staff members, Lisa Nava, Jody Holtz, Abby Ray, Barb Barrett, and Jamie Hasso for coordinating and putting together tonight's events. Thank you to the Richarte staff for helping make tonight's event possible, and our spouses and families who support us in our work. Please join me in thanking these groups. Finally, it's my pleasure to acknowledge the teachers and staff of Richarte High School. Our staff goes above and beyond the call of duty every day and does whatever it takes to help our students succeed. Teachers and staff, please stand. And I'll welcome back Mr. Dyer.
It is my privilege to get to introduce one of our students who is speaking this evening. Each year we ask a student to share thoughts and reflections about their senior year and about their experiences at Richarte and what have led them to be where they are today. These reflections and remarks are not just about the past year, but also about experiences, friends, and memories that will last a lifetime. Please welcome Juan Zarate to the podium.
I don't like to say this, but my life hasn't been the easiest. The struggles that I've been through prevented me from being happy and from making good decisions. I was seriously considering dropping out of school. It was obvious that I was having a hard time. So my good friend suggested Richarte. I wasn't accepted the first time, but like I said, I wasn't the best student. But eventually, they gave me a second chance to prove myself. I'm very grateful for that. Here's a trick that I discovered when I wasn't able to see a reason to do things for myself. I did it for others. For my family members that didn't graduate high school and have told me how much harder it is to navigate life without a diploma. This is for them. For my late mother that only wanted the best for her little boy. This is for her. For all the people that had a hand in getting me across the stage tonight, this is for you. Y'all know who y'all are. To those who are struggling in life right now, this is a message for you. Find something that makes you want to be better and do it. If you can't do it for yourself, do it for others. It is as simple as that. Find that thing that gives you meaning and just run with it. Don't look back. Trust me, good things will come your way. Thank you.
Now it is my pleasure to recognize students who represent the top 10% of their graduating class. These students are eligible for automatic admission to a state college or university upon completing the college or university's admission requirements. When I announce your name, students, please stand so that we can recognize you, and please hold your applause until the end. Lillian Tro Beasley, Sarah Windling, Samuel Michaelis, Akram Abdu, Lily Howard, Amelisa Martinez McCaslin, and Jocelyn Davila. And I would also like to recognize Lillian Tro Beasley as the recipient of the Bob Phillips Character Award. Please join me in congratulating them. You may be seated. Thank you, students. You may be seated. It is now my pleasure to announce the valedictorian and salutatorian for Rasharte High School. The valedictorian for the graduating class of 2024 is Lillian Tro Beasley. Lillian plans to attend ACC for a year and then transfer to university to pursue a career that will impact and help society as a whole. Our salutatorian for the graduating class of 2024 is Sarah Windling. Sarah plans to attend ACC for 2 years and then transfer to university to study biostatistics. We would also like to acknowledge Lillian and Sarah's parents and families who have been an integral part of their success. Please join me in thanking them and congratulating them. At this time, the Rasharte High School 2024 valedictorian address will be given by Lillian Tro Beasley. Please welcome Lillian to the podium. All right, you got this. It's kind of moving around.
It is? Okay.
If you had told the girl that first started here, the girl with no credits and no idea what she was doing, that she would be standing up here, having exceeded all expectations the world had for her, and the expectations that she had for herself, she wouldn't have believed you. Good evening, friends, family, faculty, and Rasharte High School 2024 graduates. Thank you for coming tonight to witness this next step. Whether we join the workforce or pursue higher education, this is a momentous achievement for all of us. My time at Rasharte encapsulates my entire high school experience. Let me explain. This is my first and only high school. I was homeschooled since the 6th grade due to depression and social anxiety. My mental health got so bad that I couldn't focus on schoolwork. I was too busy dealing with the spiraling thoughts in my head, and as a result, I was failing. As you can probably guess, my story does not get better after this. Year after year, I slowly retreated into myself, becoming a shell of who I once was. I isolated myself from my peers, my family, and anyone who cared about me. My sense of self-worth was crippling me, to the point when at 14 years old, I couldn't leave my house without having a panic attack. When I was 15, I tried to end it all. I believed I was nothing. I had no education, no friends, and no future. Thankfully, I did not succeed. I got help and started to try and mitigate the damage already done. The next 2 years were some of my hardest. I was angry at myself, my family, and the world. 2 years later, in October of 2023, things began to look up for me. I gave my life to Christ, and for the first time in years, I began to have hope. I joined a youth group at a church. I read my Bible more and forged a connection with my Savior. I was chipping away at the cage that I had put myself in. Change is scary. I knew that I wasn't happy, yet I was comfortable with what was familiar. To suddenly go and do something completely different, to completely upheave the status quo of my existence. Unthinkable, except I wanted to. I was done with how things were and craved change. So I took the first step and applied to Resharte. No more hiding behind self-pity and my own self-loathing. You see, nothing gets done if you don't ever do anything. Resharte took a chance on me. I was almost 18 years old and starting from the very beginning. There was no guarantee that I would put in the effort or be capable of comprehending the material. From the start, I was told that it wouldn't be easy. I'd have to work harder than I ever had before. I had to do this myself. No one could do this for me. No quick fixes or shortcuts. For 7 years, my comfort zone had been my bedroom, and I was about to step into a whole new beast. The first few weeks were nerve-wracking. I distinctly remember crying in class because I couldn't grasp the material. I was beyond embarrassed, yet my teacher didn't make me feel stupid or worthless. RHS faculty and my family believed in me before I believed in myself. Each time I excelled brought me a quiet type of pride, a warm glow in my chest of a job well done. The teachers at Resharte taught me many important lessons, but the one that I find most valuable is this: don't let fear stop you from stepping into the unknown. The students at Resharte all have different backgrounds, different stories, and every one of us understands the struggle of real life. We are all people with hopes and dreams. We are all here thanks to our own efforts and the support of those around us and in the audience today. Therefore, I say to you, whatever things you ask when you pray, believe that you receive them and you will have them. Mark 11:24. I have prayed this year for success, to be better than I was. I prayed for growth and renewal. In the darkness, as I bitterly wept, I prayed to you, and Lord, you delivered. This, all of this, would be impossible if I did not have you with me every step of the way, encouraging me forward. As we move on to this next stage of life, I ask for protection and guidance for all the graduates standing here tonight, and the gift of courage to explore the unknown.
At this time, I'd like to invite Dr. Padaville to join me on the stage to certify the graduates of Resharte High School. Dr. Padaville, I certify that the Resharte High School students receiving diplomas this evening have completed the graduation requirements of the Georgetown Independent School District, Resharte High School, and the state of Texas.
Students, parents, grandparents, and extended families. Before I go any further, for Lillian and Juan, our two student speakers, let's give them another round of applause. So amazing. Those two exemplify so much of what it means to be a Resharte graduate, of what it means to step out into Georgetown, Texas, and beyond, and represent what it means to be part of this amazing school led by an incredible faculty and a great principal. So let's have another round of applause for Mr. Dyer for his service too. The teachers and staff in Georgetown ISD have been privileged to play a role in the life of your child. You have shared with us your most precious gift, and for that we are grateful. In public education, high school graduation is the pinnacle of what we do. This is the day we launch these young men and women before us and into the future. And graduation also serves as a celebration of the legacy we serve as parents, as community members, as educators, as well as a reminder of the great responsibility we have to empower the future leaders of Texas and the nation. Board President James Scherer and the trustees of Georgetown ISD, as superintendent of schools, it is my distinct honor to certify that the graduates here before us tonight, the Richarte High School class of 2024, have met the requirements as determined by the state of Texas, the Georgetown Independent School District Board of Trustees for high school graduation. Congratulations.
Thank you, Devin. At this time, I'd like to invite our Board of Trustees to join us on the stage for the presentation of diplomas. At Richarte High School, students prepare a senior paragraph talking about their experiences at RHS. Our teachers read the student's name and then their paragraph while the student receives their diploma. In the interest of time, please hold your applause until the end of the student's paragraph so that we all may hear the words that they want to say.
Ahmed Al-Jamali. My high school experience was great. I had some hard times and some good times. When I started at Richarte, I felt like all the doors were finally unlocked for me. I started to understand the work and finished classes. I really loved Richarte because all the teachers are great and they're willing to help any student. Thank you, Mrs. Holtz, for getting me back into reading. I'd like to thank Mrs. Ray, Mr. Rube, Mr. Siegel, and Mr. McBride. I'm never going to forget Richarte. It will always be in my heart. Thank you so much for everything you did for me. After graduation, I plan to go to college for software engineering. Farsad Azizi. As I look back on my senior year, it's been a journey filled with valuable lessons. I am grateful for my teachers, especially Mrs. Bandera. You have all left an impact on me. As my senior year comes to a close, I'm not just reflecting on academic grind, but also the incredible people who've been by my side. Thank you to my family and my friends, Tristan, Brittany, Lily, Jean, and so many others that have made this year unforgettable. They've been my squad through every test, every late night study session, and all the crazy school events. Each friend has brought something unique to my life, teaching me about friendship, loyalty, and the joy of just being yourself. I'm walking away with my memories that are just as important as any diploma. In the fall, I will be attending Austin Community College. Good luck, class of 2024. Reagan Bannon. My experience at Georgetown High School was not the best. I tried getting into Richarte since my sophomore year, but my grades were low and I had very few credits. After putting forth more effort, I finally got accepted. Coming here was the best choice I've ever made. At Richarte, I was able to move at my own pace and teachers were always available to help me. Thanks to my parents for always pushing me. Thanks to my brother and his girlfriend. When I was struggling with school, they always told me to keep going and encouraged me not to give up. I'm forever grateful for that. Wyatt Barker. I would firstly like to thank Mrs. Holtz, Mr. Lanou, and Mr. Siegel for so kindly opening their doors for me so late in the year and offering me the change of scenery and support I needed while I finished up my senior year. Most importantly, I'd like to thank my parents for always pushing me to be the best version of myself and never allowing me the easy way out. I couldn't see it then, but I now understand how greatly you have prepared me for the rest of my life. After graduation, I plan on attending Austin Community College and later transferring to the Texas State University. Tatum Blanton. I chose to come to Richarte because I was seeking stability and a quiet, supportive environment to learn and grow into a more organized, ready for the future version of myself. I would sincerely like to thank Mr. Dyer for giving me such ample opportunity to be able to excel with my learning and for making the transition from a 5A school to Richarte as comforting and as inclusive as he made it. I also want to thank every individual staff member at Richarte, as well as countless other individuals within GISD who truly impacted my life and my way of thinking. I feel without the insight and experience I was shown, I would not be who I am today. I have high aspirations for carrying my knowledge in music and technology to the next level. I want to give a special thanks to my mom, my brother Tristan, and my dearest friend Mitch. Without these supportive three in my life, I do not believe I would have gotten out of the deep rut I was in. So finally, I'd like to say thank you to high school and everything it had to offer, and the next chapter of my life is soon to start. Madison Brown. High school as an experience was interesting. I went to a few different high schools, and Richarte was definitely the best. I chose this school because of all the great things I was hearing from my friends who have all graduated now. Thanks to all of the teachers and staff for helping me accomplish this goal. After graduation, I will continue my education at Austin Community College. I hope to be happy and successful. Jillian Berger. I never had the normal high school experience. Instead, I was in and out of rehabilitation centers and hospital. There was no room in my life for school. After I got my life together, my credits were a mess. There was no way that I could graduate on time, but Richarte helped me to do the impossible. Thanks to the teachers for giving me all the resources, the administrators for being so flexible, and Mr. Barr who always lent an ear. In the fall, I will be starting school to become an esthetician. Congrats, class of 24. We did it.
Micah Burke. I'm so grateful for Richarte, the people I met along the way, and the school's role in my personal growth. Thank you to my parents for always being there and for shaping me into who I am today. My grandparents for their unconditional support, and my peers and teachers for always pushing me to achieve my goals. Mr. Dyer, I appreciate you for making this opportunity possible and for your commitment to our education. Thank you to Mrs. Holtz for giving me someone to look up to for my future career as an educator and always being there to help me. I'm grateful for Mr. Barr, our school receptionist, for always greeting me with a smile and kind words. Lastly, I would like to thank my dad, who couldn't be here today, but I know if he were, he would be my biggest cheerleader. I will be attending cosmetology school to pursue a career as a licensed cosmetologist and possibly opening my own business in the future. After I obtain a cosmetology license, I plan on going to ACC to become an elementary school teacher. My biggest hope for the future is to be successful and leave behind a positive impact on others. Joseph Bustos. I chose Richarte High School because it gave me a second chance to graduate and get all my credits. I hope to be successful in this new chapter of my life. I would like to thank God, my family, and all the Richarte High School teachers and staff for helping me get to where I am today. Congratulations to my fellow classmates, we did it. Aiden Castro. I'd like to thank all of the Richarte staff for helping me get through high school. A special thanks to Mr. Siegel, Mr. McBride, Mrs. Sammons, Mrs. Holt, and Mrs. Bandera for guiding me and pushing me to do my work. Even though I love sleeping, they still got me to do my work. Good luck, class of 2024. That's true. Anthony Castro. My high school experience has been a lonely, rocky road. I dropped out of high school in the 11th grade for an entire year and became the worst version of myself. But now I'm back to keeping the promise of being a better person than I was. I'm here to fulfill my promise to any graduate that couldn't be here. I would like to thank God for bringing me back to life, my mom for never giving up on me, even though I gave her every reason to. Thank you to all that doubted me. This only motivated me to be better and do better. Graduating from high school will enable me to have a better life. Thank you for this opportunity. Lastly, thank you to Mr. Barr for having such a great attitude and cheering me on each and every day. Sergio Castro. The reason I chose Richarte High School is because I needed to finish quickly. Had I known how nice and polite the teachers and staff were, I would have switched much sooner. The warm welcome I received on this day made me feel at home. Thank you to all the teachers, staff, and principals that helped me achieve what I thought was impossible. That includes Mrs. Barb, Mr. Lanou, Mrs. Holtz, Mr. Rube, Mr. Siegel, Mrs. Ray, Mr. McBride, and Mrs. Sammons. Lastly, I am so grateful for the nicest and most kind-hearted principal, Mr. Dyer. He was the man that made this all possible. He provided me flexibility and encouragement throughout my entire time at Richarte. He always found a way to make sure we were fed and had all our needs met. I will never forget that. Love to all that helped me cross this stage tonight. Edmund Clifton. Wow, I can't believe I finally graduated high school. I wanted to say the biggest thank you to my mom for supporting me through rocky times, always having my back, motivating me to keep going, and always telling me to follow my dreams. Thank you to my sister for always being there for you when I needed you. Thank you to my stepfather for being the father that was there. I would also like to thank the teachers and staff of Richarte High School. It was an honor being here, and I am so greatly appreciative. To all the friends I made at Richarte, I am so grateful that I met all of you. After graduation, I plan on pursuing a career in acting. Crystal Cruz. My high school experience has been very interesting ever since my sophomore year. I chose Richarte because it was my best option to finish high school, and if I hadn't made that choice, I probably wouldn't be graduating today. I want to thank all my family, teachers, and friends, but most importantly, my mother, Vanessa, and my stepfather, Ruben, who always pushed me to finish school. Thank you also to my grandparents, Daniel and Luce, who always helped me no matter what. Also, thank you to my siblings, and last but not least, I would like to thank my father, Juan Cruz, who I know is looking down at me and is very proud of what I've accomplished and who I've become. My plan after graduation is to go to college and be a dental hygienist. Juan Cruz. Oh. Okay, well, long cruise, there we are. My high school experience was not the best, but I managed to make it better and push myself to get things done. I chose Richarte High School because they gave me a lot of opportunities and got me to where I am right now. Thank you to all my teachers for helping me and for being patient with me. I also want to thank my mom for keeping me motivated. My plans after graduation are to go to college and become an architect. Maria Estela Cruz. High school was a great experience, even though I still had ups and downs. Overall, I enjoyed it. I chose Richarte High School because I had plans on attempting to graduate early. And here at Richarte, I am pleased to say I made it. Thank you to all of my hardworking teachers for their support and for being here through this journey. Thanks to my mom, Vanessa, and my stepdad, Ruben, for pushing me to finish high school. Thanks to my dad, Juan, who is my guardian angel. I know he is here watching, and I will continue to make him proud. Lastly, a huge thank you to my grandparents, Luce and Daniel, for believing in me and for always cheering me on. After graduation, my plan is to go to college to become a surgeon. My hopes for the future are to be successful in life and to be happy.
Grace Cunningham. I am very thankful for Richarte High School. High school was very tough, but Richarte's small environment, giving me a better opportunity for my education, and all the teachers and staff is what got me to where I am now. I would like to thank Dr. House, Ms. Patchke, Mr. Rube, and so many more for all the help, support, and encouragement that led me here today. I am looking forward to studying forensic science moving on. Congratulations to all my classmates. After finishing at Richarte, we are all prepared for the next step in our lives. Jocelyn Davila. I have been at Richarte since I was 14, starting in online school for 2 years, and then I finished my last year in person. The years that I've been here have been great for me and my future. I'm extremely grateful for having had the opportunity to learn here. I would like to express my gratitude to my family who have kept me motivated and inspired me to keep going. I especially wanted to express my thanks to all the teachers who helped me along the way. The community here has just been so amazing during my time here, and I will always be incredibly thankful for being a graduate from this school. Finally, I would like to congratulate everyone else here on receiving their diploma. Maximo de la Torre. Coming to Richarte has been the best option for me because it allowed me to finish sooner. The teachers helped a lot and they gave me hope. Thank you to all my friends that made school more fun and helped me with my work when I had questions. Terilyn Dreyer. Standing here about to walk the stage is still a crazy thought to me. Not because I wasn't capable of it, but because I found that things don't always work out in my favor. But here I am. I'd like to start with saying a big thank you to both the teachers and Mr. Dyer for giving me this opportunity to attend Richarte when I had no faith in the world left. The teachers were so supportive and actually cared about the future goals I had for myself. They saw something in me when I wasn't even close to being myself. My mom and Nana deserve a big thank you as well for how much they have supported me and pushed me when I felt I had nothing else to give. The last person for whom I am forever grateful is my sister. She is my rock. Lastly, I would like to congratulate the rest of this year's graduating class. We did it. Here's to whatever the future holds for us. Jordan Errett. High school was really quick. I remember freshman year having an upperclassman friend telling me that it would all be over really fast. I guess he was right. I chose Rasharte because I fell out of love with learning. I'd rather do things at my own pace and not have to be in step with the other 30 people in my class. Rasharte's small classes allowed me to do just this. I'd like to thank my parents and especially my mom for always pushing me. I plan to attend ACC and start making money. Congrats, y'all. Rain Irvin. Throughout the past year at Rasharte, I've seen the people around me change in ways I had never observed before, and I decided to learn from that. I accelerated my classes and worked harder on myself, my mood, and work ethic so that I could excel in life after high school. I am so thankful that I had my family to help me through my high school years, and I appreciate the teachers who didn't mention how bad I looked or was doing in school, but instead helped me and congratulated me when I started doing better. I am so proud of the people we are becoming, and I wish all of my peers a happy, healthy, and blessed life. Annalise Ferrafino. I want to say thank you to my mom, Lindsay, for all the sacrifices she made to get me across the graduation stage. I'm grateful for the opportunities given to me by Rasharte and the effort my family put in this year to get me to and from school. After graduation, I plan to explore different jobs and careers to decide what I want to pursue. I want to thank you again to my family and the staff at Rasharte for everything they have done, and I give my best wishes. Mia Floriano. Here I am, managing to make it through all 4 years of high school, walking across the stage I never thought I would. With every obstacle that was thrown in front of me since the start of middle school, I did it. I'd like to say thank you to my entire family, and an even bigger thank you to all of you who couldn't be here today. I did it all for you. Because of COVID, I began falling behind my freshman and sophomore year, not realizing that when I got to my junior year, I was going to have to play catch-up. At Rasharte, I was able to catch up quickly and pass all my classes, never falling behind and never stressing. Rasharte and its teachers are the reason I'm standing here today. They always go above and beyond to help and make everyone feel included, as well as make the environment a fun and exciting place to come. Thank you to all Rasharte teachers for helping me and pushing me to meet my goals. Congratulations to the class of 24. We made it.
Reed Gregory. I was encouraged to apply to Rasharte by a good friend, and I fell in love with the one hallway and the small classes and being treated like an adult. The teachers are probably the best part about this school. They want the best for every student and will help you and fight for you. I would like to thank Mrs. Ray for teaching me to love reading. If you didn't know where I was, you could probably find me in her class. I would like to thank my parents for encouraging me and supporting one of the most expensive hobbies I could have chosen. I also want to thank all the teachers at Rasharte for taking care of me and making me feel good about coming to school. After graduation, my plan is to get my real estate license and start my dream job of raising, breeding, and training horses with my family. Thank you to everyone who has helped me along the way. Lily Howard. My time at Rasharte has been short, but I can say that I have never accomplished so much in so little time. I have loved going to Rasharte, and the teachers have taught me how to love school again. I chose to come to Rasharte to get to college and start my career as quickly as possible. After graduation, I plan to attend Austin Community College and get a bachelor's degree in surveying and become a registered professional land surveyor. Mom and Shelby, thank you for getting me through high school. I will always cherish your encouragement and care. I also want to thank Mrs. Sammons for encouraging me to transfer to Rasharte. Thank you to Mr. Rube. I have never understood math before I came to Rasharte, and his teaching has given me the confidence to pursue a career in surveying. Thank you to all of my teachers and the staff at Resharte for making me feel so welcome. Rodrigo Jaimes. The main reason I chose to come to Resharte is because I am expecting a baby boy in August of this year, and I knew I needed to get out of school quickly in order to get a better paying job to support my family. Resharte High School gave me that opportunity. I would like to thank my counselor at Eastview, who always looked out for me and helped me in so many situations. Thank you to 4 of my closest friends for supporting me and motivating me to come to Resharte and to get something better out of my life. I am also thankful for my family and all of their help getting me through high school. Lastly, I want to thank my partner for being by my side, supporting me, and being my better half. My plans after high school are to put my family first. I will put my time into learning everything about landscaping, retail, and maintenance so I can start my own business. My hopes and goals for the future are pretty simple. I want to be an amazing father to my unborn son and to give my family a good life without struggles. Josh Jordan. As I reflect on my high school journey, I am overwhelmed with gratitude for the unwavering support and encouragement I received from my parents, grandma, siblings, and teachers. Their belief in my potential and dreams propelled me to push my limits and graduate early. I am truly blessed to have such remarkable influences in my life. Post-graduation, I am thrilled to embark on a new chapter of my life at Texas State Technical College. I'm eager to enroll in the Precision Machining Technology program and work towards earning an Associate of Applied Science degree. Looking ahead, my hope is to continue growing and learning, both personally and professionally. I aspire to make a positive impact in the field of precision machining, utilizing the skills and knowledge I will gain at TSTC. Eventually, I hope to use these skills as an entrepreneur. Brittany Gerardo Navarrete. I first want to thank both of my moms. Thank you for everything you did for me. Growing up was different for me. I grew up with two moms that cared for me and loved me with everything they had. They have always been there for me, even on my hardest days. Both have always pushed me to give it my all. I am sorry if I let you down becoming a teen parent. I know this road is going to be hard, but my son is worth it. Everything I do is for him and for my family. I am proud to be crossing the stage tonight, and I thank everyone who supported me. Matthew Kite. My parents suggested that I come to Resharte to earn back lost credits and set myself on my path to a career in the military, and I am so glad that they did. In the military, I hope to join the Criminal Investigation Division and attend college after, so I don't drown in student debt. Thank you to my parents and grandparents. Without them, I would not be here. I would like to thank all the staff at the Texas Challenge Academy for helping me get on the right track. I'd also like to extend a final thank you to all my friends who helped make school less boring. In the future, I hope to retire from the military and attend the Game Warden Academy so I can protect wildlife from poaching, overhunting, and overfishing. To all my fellow classmates graduating, I wish you good luck. Lily Lowe. High school was difficult at first, but the switch to Richarte made me more successful than ever before. I now have the energy to pursue my dreams and aspirations. I came to Richarte so that I could start my career in photography, and I have been successful so far. After graduation, I plan on continuing my photography career. I'd like to thank my family for the constant support throughout my ups and downs. Thank you to the teachers and staff at Richarte for giving me a fresh start. Lastly, I'd like to thank my sister for everything she has done to keep me going. Good luck and congratulations to all my fellow graduates.
Andrew Lynch. A year and a half ago, my grandmother, Rhonda Smith, former counselor of Richarte, suggested I come to this school. I've never liked high school. I've always been a very creative and independent person, so to get up and go to school every day felt like a waste of time. I had been in 2 schools prior to this one, a charter and a public school, both horribly unfit in their own ways. The charter school was challenging and thought-provoking, but simply too involved. The workloads demands asked too much for a procrastinator who would rather be focused on expressing their creative impulses. The public school was not any better, too large and consuming. I felt like a baby minnow that wound up lost in the Pacific. I am so happy to have found this wonderful place that has allowed me to graduate a year early and to move on to greater frontiers. As our fantastic principal, Mr. Dyer, would say, Richarte is all about the work. I thank my grandmother for suggesting this school and for letting me live with her while I completed my high school education. In the fall, I will be attending the University of Texas at San Antonio. Anthony Dwight Malave. My high school experience was amazing and full of memories that I will never ever forget. I would like to thank my family and friends, and of course the teachers and staff at Richarte High School for making school an amazing experience for not just me, but my classmates as well. You rock. I hope to continue to grow and learn new things as I go into my future. And I want to say congratulations to my fellow classmates and thank you for everything you all have done for me. I hope we can all go on to bigger and better things. Samuel Michaelis. I was pleasantly surprised at how streamlined Richarte was. Each day was the same. I would get pointed at something to do, then I would do it within the time provided, and then I would move on to the next class. After doing this a few times, I would go home and could continue my day as I left it the night before. Real jobs don't have 3 extra hours of homework at the end of the workday, and neither does Richarte. I really think that if everyone went to a school like Richarte, we would have fewer people thinking that they aren't cut out for school. Eliza Montero. I honestly didn't know how to start this out without thanking the amazing teachers and staff of Richarte, and also my loving mother for sacrificing so much for me. Before I came to Richarte, I was struggling with horrible social anxiety at GHS. I couldn't focus on schoolwork with so many kids in one room. I just felt like an extra, like I didn't belong. With so many thoughts on my mind, I started falling behind, trying to please teachers with good grades and having to please friends with a good connection. I started to drown and spiral. I was recommended to Richarte by my sister CJ. Being a Richarte student was the best decision I made. I don't think I would have made it this far without Richarte's teachers and staff pushing me to always try my best and always keeping a smile on my face. I'm not sure what my next step is going to be, but I'm interested in studying something science related. Dulce Morales. I want to thank all the teachers and staff who helped me be here today. Without Richarte, I would still be at my old school repeating the cycle of not wanting to go to class and not wanting to graduate, but today I walked the stage a year early. I would like to dedicate my diploma to my parents for their sacrifices and hard work and for moving to a different country without knowing the language, all because they wish for a better future for my sister and me. This is not only my achievement, but theirs as well. Congrats to the 2024 Richarte graduates. Ballymoro. Wow, what a year. I'm so happy to walk across this stage tonight. I know this would not have been possible without a push from a variety of people. Thanks, Richarte, for giving me this opportunity. The experiences were something else. Thank you to my parents truly for everything they have done for me. This year was so important. I learned, made memories, and even made some mistakes along the way, but I'm so glad I got to do it all at Richarte. Good luck, everyone.
Aaliyah Moss. Aaliyah Moss. I attended Richarte High School for 4 months, and wow, what a great decision. I've changed so much. I was a little nervous when I first transferred from Eastview, but it was the best decision I could possibly make. I just want to say, should we start over? No, okay. That I cherish the moments. I'm sorry, Aaliyah. Let's start over there. I cherish the moments I had with my classmates as well as my teachers. Thank you guys so much. I'm so happy you were all a part of my senior year. My plan after graduation is to attend ACC and get into the health field. I would love to become an ultrasound tech. So we will see. Last but not least, congratulations to all my fellow classmates. Jeremiah Munoz. My life has changed quite a bit from what I imagined it to be. I grew up in Houston and I thought I would be graduating and going to college on a baseball scholarship. This was my dream. Things changed suddenly when my parents split up. My mom and I moved to Georgetown and my baseball career pretty much ended. The athletes in the audience will understand the grief that I experienced with the game of baseball coming to an abrupt ending. People that have never competed in athletics won't grasp what I'm saying. When baseball ended, it was like something died in me. I was depressed and I didn't know what to do with myself. My entire life, up until that point, had focused on sports. What was I without this? I came to Richarte to finish up my remaining credits and to figure out my next step, to figure out what my future looks like without sports. Thank you to the teachers and staff at Richarte for your kindness when I needed it the most. Autumn North. Before I came to Richarte, I knew I wanted to graduate early so I could move on, go to college, and start working towards my dreams of being a veterinarian with a main focus on large animals. I came to Richarte in January of 2021 for the sole purpose of graduating early, but it became so much more than just trying to get a step up in life. Richarte is more than just a school. Richarte is a community and a family. The staff truly cares about every student that walks through their doors. They want you to succeed no matter what your situation is and will help you achieve your goals in every way they can. Graduating at 17, I wanted to stay closer to home for my first couple of years of college. My plans are to go to Texas State University for my pre-veterinary courses, and once that is completed, I want to go to A&M for my final 4 years of college. There's more. I have so many people to thank, but I want to thank my parents most of all. I want to thank my dad for always believing in me, even at my lowest moments. My mom for always helping me achieve my goals and teaching me how to be the woman I am today. And my stepdad for giving me my work ethic and being my role model. Finally, I want to say congratulations to everyone who is walking the stage today. Y'all are going to do great things. Alicia Almeida. My start to school wasn't going so great. I was going to GHS and already thinking of giving up on school my sophomore year. Once I started going to Richarte, my life just turned around. I started getting better, and I felt like I had time to work on myself. All of the teachers I've had are great. I really want to thank Mrs. Holtz for getting me back into reading. Thank you, Mom, for dealing with me all these years. She has been my biggest supporter, and I know I wouldn't be here without her. I am grateful for my sister, nephews, and brother-in-law for always being by my side. Juliana Orlando. My high school experience is something that I will cherish for the rest of my life. It was definitely a wild ride, but it brought me so many great memories and friends that I will remember forever. I came to Richarte to graduate early with no intention of going to college because of the expense. My teacher, Mrs. Nava, helped me realize that money isn't an issue. She helped me understand that there are organizations designed to help financially. I now plan on going to ACC next fall to be a medical assistant. I want to thank all of my teachers, counselors, principals, who provided me with everything I needed to be successful throughout high school. I also want to thank my family and friends for not giving up on me and for believing in me, though I gave you so many reasons not to. You are truly the reason why I push myself to do better every day. Congrats to all my classmates, and I wish you nothing but blessings. Nadia Ortegon. It's been a long time coming. I honestly thought I'd never see the day. Although life has thrown so much at me, I pushed through, and I'm beyond blessed to be able to walk this stage tonight. I'm forever grateful to Richarte High School and Mr. Dyer and Mrs. Barr. I had my beautiful baby girl on August 7th. I made a promise to myself that I'd graduate and give her the life she deserves. I want to thank my boyfriend for being my #1 supporter throughout this whole process and never giving up on me. Good luck, my fellow classmates.
Jose Ortiz. Bless Richarte High School for this amazing opportunity I have been given. This year I've been the best year of my high school journey, and the reason I will forever remember Richarte High School. I want to thank all of Richarte staff for helping me and all the Richarte graduates succeed. Thank you for making this year a year to remember. Juan Perez. I came to Richarte to complete my high school education as quickly as possible. I appreciate the opportunity I had here and all the support I received from the teachers and staff. Thank you to everyone who made this day a possibility. Congratulations to my fellow classmates. I wish you the best of luck. Molly Rising. I would have never imagined I would be graduating early because high school was not the easiest for me. My sophomore year, I transferred to Richarte, and I would not go back or change that decision if I ever had the chance. I absolutely love it here because of all the staff and teachers truly care about the students and want to help us succeed. I am now looking at going to a 4-year university and potentially becoming an MRI technician. I want to thank everyone for being so supportive and encouraging me throughout my time here. Thank you for making this year one to remember. Luz Sanchez. I chose to enroll in Richarte for the opportunity to graduate faster and to be able to focus on my future. My cousins and siblings graduated from Richarte, so it seems to have become a family tradition now. I would like to thank my teachers for helping me accomplish my goal of graduating and thank my mom for encouraging me to enroll in Richarte. I would love to continue my educational journey at ACC and hopefully pursue nursing. Congratulations, class of 2024. James Sanders. My 1-year experience with Richarte was amazing. All the staff and students are welcoming to me when I first arrived. I slowly began to make small talk with teachers and students and develop friendships that accompanied me to the end of the school year. I chose Richarte because of their acceleration program, and it helped me towards my goal of what I want to do after high school. I want to thank everyone that helped me through this school year. My plans after graduation is to become a military police officer and then to become a military police dog handler. My hopes for my future is to have an amazing family that I can always depend on and to serve them in any way possible. I want to congratulate all of my classmates. They have all had an impact on everyone around them, myself included. Abigail Smith. My high school experience was one of a kind and unforgettable. The ups and downs have led me to where I am now and who I am today. I have many to thank for every learning experience, and each of those have made me stronger and led me to knowing what the right thing for confusing times is to do. One of the many people that I want to thank is Garrett Knorr. He inspired me to go to Richarte so that I could save myself from bad habits and to have a better person for me and others. Richarte gave me a fresh start, and my family was there to support me in making the decisions to transfer all the way through. It means so much to me that Richarte accepted me. I don't know where I would be if it weren't for this opportunity. The staff is like family to each other, and the kids are each in their own way recognizably unique and talented. I would like to thank my family for their love and patience, and I would like to thank my boyfriend for all his kind words of encouragement and love, and the same to my mom, sisters, dad, and brother. I love you all. Thank you. River Smith. When I first transferred to Richarte, I was nervous and unsure of how things would turn out. With help from amazing teachers and the work, I would be able to get done faster rate, and I would have a regular school. I had an amazing friends that made every day at school enjoyable. They helped me join clubs and be part of school in a way that I never would have before. Everyone at Richarte really flipped my perception of school this last year, and I couldn't thank them enough for all that they have done for me. Ben Talbot. My high school journey hasn't exactly been smooth. Changing schools the first year, graduating a year early aren't the things I've ever thought I'd end up doing. That being said, I regret very little of it, and I am endlessly grateful to the Richarte staff and teachers for the opportunities they have provided. My plans for the future are to attend ACC and continue on the path of dental science. Congratulations to my peers who are graduating. I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. Giselle Tatum. My high school experience was definitely an experience, but all that matters now is the fact that I did it. I did it tired, I did it lonely, I did it scared, and I did it working. I did it young and early. I am so happy that Ms. Armstrong helped me get to Richarte. This school has helped me really focus on what I need to align myself with the divine path, and that it really has given me the stepping stones to become the woman I am. Thank you, Mom. She is always my number one through everything and has been my best friend and my biggest inspiration. Thank you to my brothers for always making me laugh and keeping me protected. Thank you, Dad, for helping me as strong as I am. Thank you to my sister for opening my eyes at a very young age. Thank you to all the teachers who went out of their way to help me. Lastly, thank you to all the people who didn't believe in me, who didn't support me or wish me well. They are all the driving force that kept me moving forward. I have learned from both of these groups of people. I have nothing but love in my heart for everyone who has made the appearance in my journey. I am so proud of myself and how far I have come and how far I am going.
I'm good. I'm good. I got it. Lillian Tro Beasley. I would like to thank all the teachers at Richarte for helping me get this far, for giving me opportunities I never thought I would have, and for the experience of being a part of something wonderful. This year I was a part of amazing things, such as participating in Sea Perch and volunteering at Frost Elementary for my instructional practices class. Thank you to my classmates that challenged me and allowed me to push myself to be the best I could be. Thank you to my family for being there every day through the good and the bad. I don't know what the future holds or what plans God has for me, but I know that it will be bright. After graduation, I plan to attend ACC with the intention of transferring to Baylor University, but I also just hope to live my life to the fullest. I'm proud to be a part of the Richarte High School graduating class of 2024. Congratulations, we did it. Matthew Tyler. Throughout high school, I struggled with my ADHD. It constantly felt like I was falling behind. Finally, I switched to Richarte, and it was a good change. Thank you to my brother and significant other for all of your encouragement. After high school, my partner and I are moving to Alaska, and I plan on following my dreams of becoming a chef. Melody Elizabeth Valdez. Thank you to my friends and family. This past year, there have been many challenges in my life, and you have all been a big help. To my teachers and counselors who helped me through my classes and supported me no matter what, I appreciate everything y'all have done for me to walk across the stage tonight. High school wasn't always the easiest for me, but there were parts that I loved. I loved the football games and always being able to see my friends and meeting new people. I loved the early mornings and eating breakfast with my friends. I loved classes that I was actually interested in and excelled in. In the fall, I plan on attending college so that I will be able to help people who really need it. Anthony Vigil. My experience at Richarte was better than any other school. The teachers and students were outstanding. I decided to attend this school because it seemed like a place where I could get caught up and maybe finish early. I would like to thank Mr. Rube for making math easy for me, Ms. Holtz for giving the best book recommendations out there, and Mr. Lanou for helping me with music and my guitar shortage. My plans after graduation are cloudy as I'm writing this, but I know my goal is to attend a college that provides courses and certificates in radiology. Thank you to my fellow graduates for going on this journey with me. Sarah Wendling. I chose to come to Richarte to graduate from high school as fast as possible, and I felt very lucky to have been given this opportunity to learn here. I especially wanted to express my gratitude not only to all the wonderful teachers who made my time here a lot easier, but especially my parents who have supported me. Over time, I've grown to love this school, and I also wanted to congratulate everyone else who is also accepting their diplomas today. Dane Whitley. My high school experience was not the best, but if it weren't for me transferring to Richarte and having my fiance and her mom keeping me on track, I would not have graduated this year. Good luck to my fellow classmates. I wish you the best. Juan Zarate. My high school years were a very scary thing for me. There were multiple times when I was at risk for not graduating. I wasn't taking my school seriously and I was making poor choices. A friend of mine told me about Richarte and I thought I would give it a try. I'm grateful that I did it because it was a blessing. The teachers and staff made me want to be at school. They inspired me to be better. I lost my mom when I was young. I know she's watching over me now. She wanted me to be great, so I'm going to try and be just that. Thanks to my brother Demo for always being there and my friends for harassing me to come to school every day. It was annoying, but it helped. I plan to go to trade school for welding, then see where that takes me. If that doesn't work out, then I'll most likely join the military, which has always been something I've wanted to be a part of. Good luck, class of 2024.
Lights up here a little bright, you know. So, students, at this time, you may switch your tassel. Before our final remarks, I have a couple of pages here to talk through, and then I'm going to let you go. I'm just kidding. I'd like to remind you all that we'd love to invite you all to our reception after our ceremony this evening. It'll be across the way over here in the GHS gym. And so if everyone will please remain seated until our recessional and our students exit the building, then we'd like for you to meet us over there for the throwing of the hats, and then also a really great, nice reception and some time and fellowship with everyone. I have lots of things I'd love to say, but I'll just say thank you all for joining us on the greatest night of the year. It's been a privilege and a pleasure. Thank you.
The students and staff of Richarte High School would like to thank Mr. Dyer for everything that he's done for us. We're going to miss you.
We miss you all too.
All right, one more time. the Richarte staff and the students. Want to thank Mr. Dyer for everything that he has done for us. We're going to miss you.
Thank you, guys. Y'all have made it a great year. It's been a wonderful year. All right. All right, play the music. Let's go.